Introduction of Wilizika, the Salt Mine.
Presented by Evelyn Lin and Kara Huang.
Today we are going to introduce one of the most ancient world heritage, Wilizika, the Salt Mine. Wilizika is located at South Poland, 13 kilometers near Krakow. It is the first salt mine in the world and has a history of 600 years.
In 1978, Wilizika was defined as the World Heritage by UNESCO. Now the salt mine becomes a museum, open for visitors from all over the world. The salt mine starts at 64 meters deep and ends at 327 meters deep. In addition, it has 2,040 caverns of varied size. As you walk into the salt mine, you will first see a red roof building in European style. This is the entrance to the salt mine underground.
The hallway to the salt mine is made by wood. In the dim hallway, you can feel the unique and cold atmosphere of the salt mine.
To get to the salt mine, you have to walk 378 stairs of wooden stairs, which is about 3 kilometers long.
There are boards everywhere for visitors to know how deep they are. This picture shows 130 meters underground, which is the deepest cavern available for visitors.
The whole mine is made by salt. When extracting, miners save 40% of salt as props. Therefore, the wall, ceiling, and the floor are all covered by salt. The white, transparent crystals look just like snow.
Long time ago, miners used cart to transport the salt underground. The cart is made from wood, and people who do this job were often prisoners condemned to death.
After the bringing of horses in the 17th century, miners used horses instead of humans to transport salt. In the most prosperous time, there were more than 100 horses underground.
After being extracted, the salt will be put into a big pot and boil until the superfluous water vaporizes.
How did Wilizika become famous for the salt mines?
There is a legend in Poland. In the 13th century, Wilizika was still ruled by Duke Clark. He married Kinga, the princess of Hungary. Before she married, Kinga asked Duke Clark to give her one piece of salt as a gift. She put her ring in the salt and threw the salt into a well. After Kinga married to Poland, she sent her soldiers to Wilizika. Surprisingly, they found the piece of salt with Kinga's ring in it. From that time, people in Wilizika started to extract salt mine, and the town became more and more prosperous.
As a result, there are statues of the scene that soldiers offered salt as a tribute to the king. These statues, from their hair to shoes, are all made by salt.
The chapel of St. Kinga in the salt mine is also famous. Located at 101 meters deep underground, this church is built in 1896 in memory of Princess Kinga. It is about twice the size of a basketball court. After the church was built, it became the spiritual place for miners.
There is a huge statue of Jesus in the church, which is made by salt and copper. In addition, there is a statue of Saint Maria. It is about 1 person in height and is all made by salt. From the facial expression to clothes, the statue is really delicate.
The most impressive thing in the chapel of St. Kinga is the chandelier made by crystal, salt, and wood. The basic structure of chandelier is wood. Crystal salt is used as decoration.
There is a lake underground with a small house in the middle. Several years ago, the house was available for visitors. However, It is now closed for safety reasons. We can only take pictures around the lake.
From these tiny models, we can imagine the virtual situation of the old salt mine. The models can move. You can see horses are transporting salt and miners working in different caverns.
Last but not least, there are restaurants and luxurious party rooms in the salt mine. Miners can hold wedding ceremonies and parties in these rooms. The party room is a big room with about 20 wooden round tables in it. Also, there are sculptures of the stories in the Bible.
Now let's take a look at Leonardo da Vinci's famous Last Supper, which is also made by salt.
This is the end of the show. Thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to seeing you again.